I want to show you now some dishes to you at Gueyu in Asturias, Playa, the Vega, which I consider among the, perhaps I don't like the best, but some of the very, very best fish restaurants in the Western Hemisphere. Abel starts with actually he cans navajas, razor clams. It's a very strong barbecued flavor, and you really taste the sea. Amazing! It's the first time I'm eating like that. With the juice, it's very strong. You really need to dip in bread, and with it, he recommends actually a oloroso or palo cortado. We are having an oloroso sherry. Abel at Gueyu is really the master in grilling a la brasa, also in doing canned fish or shellfish. He won apparently the prize, the #1 prize, with the simple dish of sardines, which has to be tasted because he really concentrates the taste. My #1 prize still go to navajas, but this is excellent. Still you get that a la brasa smell and also the umami, I will say, flavor. This is less strong than navajas. Navajas we pair with manzanilla, we pair with oloroso. Now wait a sorbet Fidel champagne. Abel at Gueyu also makes his own anchovy cantabrico. I find this level only here and at Eshabari. This thick, this bake, this fat, not overly salted. Really, you get the very deep taste. Should I call umami? I don't know, but certainly it's a very complex taste. One can have it, I believe, it manzanilla. We are having it with a sorbet Fidel champagne, which washes very well the salt. I think it's also a very good pairing. Salpicon of lobster, cold lobster salad at Gueyu. It's really excellent. My favorite for this still is Ibai in Donostia. This is an excellent rendition. I think when you taste it, you will see the balance, how the acidity is just right for the lobster. And you need for this probably a Chardonnay goes well. So we are having it with Domaine de Miroir. I'm trying the first time. Kagawi. This is the Japanese making wine in Jura, near Ganewa, I think, so it's Platz. Very well-made wine, which I recommend. This is Gueyu restaurant, Abel, the chef. Quisquillas, or Cameron, to me, one of the best shrimp there is on earth. They are very firm and almost like lobster, but more sweet with an iodized taste, and they are alive. I think they are perhaps the best in Asturias. They have to taste it really to be believed. He's a grill master. He'll make them grill today, among other things. Here is Quisquillas or Cameron, a type of shrimp I only find in northern Spain. A la brasa in Gueyu by Abel. Just the second probably a la brasa with a little sea salt. They are amazing, you know, the type of freshness, the firmness, the texture. It's not iodized, almost sweet. I am really astonished by the variety of shrimps and prawns in Spain. Too long to tell all of them and the differences, but this is probably one of the most exquisite ones. One should really avoid a Michelin 3-star or whatever in Spain, like plague, because you can't get the best of Spain. This is an amazing dish. We are actually having it with El Rocalis 2011, a Catalonian white wine. Here is something you will not find in the modern world. This is zambrunias, small scallops. You won't find it because you won't find wild This is the wild version and looks different than what you can find even in Spain. The raised ones are good, otherwise, but this is deeper in taste. It's just an amazing seafood product. Gueyu is prepared, Abel prepares it with an emulsion of black garlic, and the white what you see on top is a kind of algae they call tusaka. We are having it with a wine, a Vinate wine from the Canary Islands, very mineral. I think it's mostly Listan Blanco or Palomino, or some other grapes, possibly too. Very lean and mineral wine. Gueyu in Playa, Vega. The angulas originate here, and then they go through the river, and they get bigger. That's when they are baby. There's seawater and putting some tobacco. There is tobacco in the water, basically to extinguish them. Like people, you know, they don't like tobacco. It's not very good for anybody. So you see the way they are wiggling, and then he will boil them in scalding the hot water.
Those 2 minutes.
2 minutes it will take like that, and then we'll boil them probably for a few seconds. That's the first time I am eating a different preparation of angulas, which is now the beginning of the season. Here is the final product after I've shown you the angulas that were alive. At Gueyu, he decided not to make the Fernan Adrià style. He tried himself. He wasn't too happy with the texture in the scalding hot water. This is the classic way, fried with fried garlic. In addition, a little bit of caviar. Should go really well with the Canary Island wine from Vinate. Extremely mineral from the volcanic soil, lean, so shouldn't really overwhelm, but should add a dimension of minerality. Abel cooks an outstanding rodaballo turbot from here, Asturias. It's so fat right now and gelatinous, and cooked at the bone. I never had that level, I should say, in France. Obviously, a great restaurant is Elcano for the whole turbot, but this is amazing. I mean, the depth, taste, the gelatin, and it's the optimum level of cooking. We are having it with Domando Uragayo from Asturias. It's natural wine, not oxidative. I have to make a separate video for it because it's very interesting. Abel of Gueyu, I think, is a master, more than a master, when it comes to grilling fish. Meru is a fish I like, or mero, but I never had that juicy, that fat, that tasty, that's full of different layers of complexity. I still have the aftertaste after a minute. Also the padrone peppers he's using, they come from Llanes, from a biological producer that he has good contact. That fish can go with red wine, which I will talk separately. It's a very interesting Portuguese wine from Romesco grape. I don't like to make a claim about the best, but I should say that to me the ray fish, ray, the king of the fish, is perhaps what comes closest to Wagyu in terms of taste. It's the fat content. It's not gelatinous, but extremely fat, and it's incredible depth of taste. But you should have it in season which starts in November through, I say, through March, when the sea is cold. It's amazing, and Abel at Gueyu cooks it very slowly, so gets the best of it. And he also cooks very sweet onion and potatoes in ashes. He's a specialist in a la parrilla grilling, which is very special, needs another video. Here is something that is lost in modern life. Sea urchin. I've shown you how big it is, these sea urchins. It's really by chance. It came today, towards the end of the meal, so we are having, instead of dessert, this is Asturias at Gueyu, the sea urchin. The taste is so rich, it's like the essence of the sea, sweet, little iode, not fat at all. With this, you need a wine with tremendous minerality. We are having a wine from Canary Island, but you can have a German Riesling, you can have a Assyrtiko from Santorini, you can have a Caricante from Mount Etna. It's an amazing taste. Arroz con leche and fig ice cream at Gueyu. Arroz con leche, I had it before, is amazing because, for one thing, the milk is not pasteurized. Of course, Turkish and French also have similar dishes, but the difference here is using some anise liquor also to cook it, together with cinnamon and very good rice. I've not eaten anything better in this category. The amazing thing is that Abel has also outstanding dessert after this feast.